Hello once again, Dynamic Family. My name is Dynamo, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been a while since I uploaded the last episode, and considering that I just finished my medium playthrough, I wanted to be able to get back into doing this. I want to be able to do this more. I'll probably do maybe one video in between a playthrough and then one at like the very end of it. That way I'm actually, keeping up with my mental health aspect of the channel. So look forward to that in the coming future. Today our topic is going to be about anxiety. Now, this is not something that I struggle with a whole lot personally. I felt it was important that I do this next episode about anxiety, as I know a lot of people who are close to me struggle with it, and I feel like I would be doing them some form of justice to be able to talk about it with you guys and really go into the details of what it is about and how it affects people in general. Also, a disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I want to throw that out there before every single video, before we do any of this. I am just giving my own thoughts and doing a little research. That's it. I do not expect you guys to take any of this as professional advice, as you should not. If you have any sort of mental health illness that you are very much struggling with, go seek professional help. Please, I implore you, as they can help you much better than I can, as they are trained and legally able to do this for you guys. So hope you take that into consideration. So the definition of anxiety by the American Psychological Association is an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried thoughts, and physical changes like increased blood pressure. People with anxiety disorders usually have recurring intrusive thoughts or concerns. They may avoid certain situations out of worry. They may also have physical symptoms such as sweating, trembling, dizziness, or a rapid heartbeat. So, from what I have discerned from my friends and my family, is that anxiety is very stress related. You constantly worry about a lot of things in your life, and it causes you to have physical reactions to them. As stated, it can lead to dizziness, nausea, trembling with your hands. It's not just so much as it is in the mind as it is with your physical body. So it affects both. There could be an instance such as maybe you're in like a public setting, right? Like you go to a party of some sort, someone's invited you to a party. However, you don't know anybody there. So you have no friends there, and you have no relationships, and you have no one that you can really talk to. So it basically sits in your mind that, okay, I'm going to this party, but at the same time, I don't know anyone here. So how am I going to interact with anybody when I'm so used to talking with just my group of friends and just going to a party with complete random strangers? And so this basically causes you to overthink things like, oh, like what if I make a fool of myself? What if they don't like me? What if I just don't make any connections? What if I don't make any friends here? And so then it causes you to close yourself in a way that doesn't make you really want to even be anywhere near this party in the first place. It makes you want to go home and just sit in your room and be alone. It's something that is very hard for a lot of people because it's difficult for them to be in new situations and be in places where there's a whole ton of people, especially people that you don't know. I find that it's a lot harder to make connections with people that you don't know than with friends that you know. And, if they come with you, then, it's okay. They're there to like back you up and all that kind of stuff, and you feel a little bit better about yourself. But going in to something new and unknown can be a very scary thing for a lot of people. I sometimes deal with that, although I don't struggle with anxiety as much as a lot of other people do, especially when giving a presentation or something. Like I will freeze up, I'll stutter with my words, or I'll sweat a little bit because everyone's attention is focused on me, solely on me, and I hate that. And so do a lot of other people. It gives them a lot of stress. It's something that is very hard to deal with, especially in the moment, because it can make you seem like you don't really want to, talk to someone, or it gives someone the wrong impression. and then they will in turn take that as, oh, okay, well, they don't want to talk to me, I'll just leave them alone. Some things that people say about anxiety are things like, oh, like you'll be okay. You just need to open up more. You need to come with me and have a drink. It'll make you feel better. Just get some fresh air. Some outside will do you good. Or keep a journal. Put your thoughts onto paper. And that's probably one of the worst things that you can do is put all of your thoughts. You can't put a lot of your thoughts on paper because you have so much jumbled in your head and so much that you're feeling that it doesn't help you to get your thoughts out because you're looking at it and you're only worrying about it more. So it doesn't help you to open up in a way. It just makes you feel more and more under pressure. There have been a lot of instances where I have been with friends, and they always tell me about how bad of anxiety that they have with a lot of things in their life, whether it be opening up to people or making new friends or trying to get out of that comfort zone that they have, and that it's just so hard for them to do it because they feel like they're going to mess something up, or they don't feel like they'll accomplish anything by the end of it, if you know what I'm saying. It's really hard for me to see them go through things like that because I can't really help them very much. Words of encouragement aren't always enough to get a message through. And sometimes you have to really stick by their side and to let them know that, you're here for them and that whatever obstacle that they are so stressed about that they can overcome, and that to not do it alone, most importantly. Never go through anxiety alone. There will always be people that you can reach out to if you need help, especially professional help. That is probably the number one thing that you should always do, is if it gets that bad, go and see a doctor, a psychiatrist. Just go and seek help. Please, 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 please. Always seek help. I will say that in every single one of these videos, seek help. Some things that I have researched that help a lot with anxiety is to, most importantly, recognize what it is you're so anxious about, what it is that you're so scared and afraid of, and being able to, first of all, face it, and try to overcome it. But to not do it alone, but to do it with some help as well. Another big important thing that you should do is to limit your alcohol and your caffeine consumption, as this will not help your mental state. It will only make you feel much, much worse. Trying to drown your emotions in drinking is never a good idea, especially if you have problems dealing with anxiety as a whole. It will never truly give you happiness. It's more to suppress the feelings that are inside of you. And it's never good to bottle up emotions, as they will ultimately get the better of you. As a result, it can lead to harming yourself, harming others, and possibly even taking your own life in the process. In each and every single one of these videos, I will leave a suicide hotline number down in the description, as well as a video that helped inform me on the topic that we are talking about today. In this case, it is going to be a TED Talk that I watched. It is very informative. I would highly recommend that you guys watch it if you haven't seen it. I feel that TED Talks are very good to spread awareness of these issues and to ultimately give a much clearer view of what people go through on a day-to-day basis. I think that the last big thing I want to say about this is that it's okay to feel this way. To have someone say that it's not normal or you're weird for feeling this way, that you need to get over it, is simply, it's ridiculous. It doesn't help the person that's struggling with it. It's perfectly normal to feel this way. It is okay to feel this way. A lot of people feel this way. Anxiety is a very complex issue that I don't have too much knowledge about, but at the same time, that's not going to stop me from trying to give awareness of it to you guys, because I feel it's very important to talk about these issues, and put it somewhere where I know that it'll hopefully reach a lot of people, and to help you guys in some way, shape, or form. And I want you to know that you are not alone in this. And I know that you can overcome it. First off, I believe in you absolutely 100%. Anxiety is something that we have to live with day to day. But at the same time, we can't let that defeat us. And we need to be able to admit that we have anxiety. It's important to always remember that you are who you are, and that is perfectly fine. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you are different, that you are special, quote unquote, or that you are just being weird. And that is all that I will be discussing in this video. Whoever is watching this, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And to always remember, don't be constant, be dynamic, but most importantly, be healthy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.